a piece of string before I look relaxed come up. So, very sorry. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Like this place, like the place where we come at the end of the day, where we come to stay and play and pray. A place we nourished and grew. A safe haven full of flowers and honeydew. And of thought, conversation, and overall truth. A land sewn off of our backs for our glorious youth. To carry on long past our time here, down a path that we help them to make clear. So get out of your homes and go knock on some doors, not to rule but to communally build stores and rely less and less on what the man allows us to claim. To find our own indigenous roots to this plane. Let's sit on our porches with herbal drinks and conversation and learn about me, you, and all our common relations. And for all the others that don't fit quite firmly in, we still understand as our own pain because our skin doesn't let us forget, though the TV and paper tell lies. We both know we can never relate to those guys, yeah, those men who sit up comfortable in times of great strife with their double speak that made me want to pull out knives and machetes and take back my land, which was once communal and belonged to no one man, but instead was a place we could all rest our heads, was instead a place we didn't have to search to the dead, to find ourselves back to that place of free spirit and corn, to a place where our pure ancestry was born. And I tried in my youth to cover this side of myself, but I was awakened by a small book and now a great storm, a dark time which created an evil white form which almost swallowed me if I hadn't woken up and broke free. Went against what this society tried to brainwash me to be. When I realized people were suffering in everyday circumstance and people who were supposedly happy were in a strange trance. Let's break free and topple down this system of oppression. Let's open up the gateways and leave behind the suppression. Let's discuss, and I promise I'll listen to you. All I ask is that you lend me your tired ear too. Let's tell our stories and live lives full of fighting until we completely carve out that path of enlightening. So that when we're gone and down way 6 feet under, we know that what we did in this life will not go asunder. Let us build a solid ground for our feet to stand firm on in a land where never again will our minds be upon, so we can rest and die knowing we have help finding out, and that our brothers and sisters will never again have to doubt in themselves or feel like they can't do for themselves. Let's turn away from TVs and look at those bookshelves and research and learn about this land and who we once were, and realize that as a people, we have never left her. It took much meditation to get past my frustration, to understand the vibration, to join the Mexica nation. Conscious line on every station could cause a manifestation. Get brown and black to a genetic elevation. Match the Nahuatl translation. Pilgrims get the deportation. Stripped of the taken from their exploration. Humans stop suffering exploitation in every poor population. I searched and found a red road reel, ceremonias and people that helped my heart heal. I was a young Hispanic screaming Viva la Raza, quoting little bichos like Mi casa, su casa. But those were shallow words that had no validity because they were rooted in a European history. I knew that ancient Mexicans had gold and feathers and that they used the stars to predict all kinds of weather, but was taught and believed that they were so foolish they thought Hernan Cortez riding a horse was a long-awaited god. Supposedly, he saved thousands because daily there was human sacrifice. He saved us from ourselves with a swift hand and foot slice, and forced us to love Christ while raping our mothers and taught machismo to our fathers and brothers. I love the story of Columbus's Niña Pinta and Saint Louis, never realizing his voyage is why we still can't get free. I held my hand to my heart and pledged my allegiance, unaware that my country was the cause of many a third world grievance. Well, I still sit Indian style, but now I don't sit in silence. I got my fist up screaming, stop the violence. I I don't believe everything I see in the papers or on the news. Now I talk to people to piece together the clues. I look strangers in their eyes and defend my people and have no desire to be put on some kind of steeple. I learned ancient Mexicans were advanced beyond anything Europeans had seen, and wisdom isn't not given by making it on a list of some dean. Now I'm a firme Chicana, planting seeds I hope will grow, and when the time comes, mi casa, su casa is something you'll already know.